Well,
All
Donnie, I
right.
think I could cast another game.
Excellent. Well, we've already got our first round of bans in here. So we got a Lone Druid and a Void out for the side of Radiant. Phoenix and Spectre, very similar bans, I suppose, from last game here. And then the Disruptor and the Underlord pick. There's your Underlord boy. Why would you let him through instead of the Lone Druid or Faceless Void?
Yeah, I'm not quite sure. It seems like sometimes you want to go try hard mode after a big loss like that, but actually, well, the Dire is the winning team from last game, and you think they just go smooth sailing into this one. Radiant's coming out with Lone Druid and Void bans. Those are two big ones against Nevermore, as those are his favorite heroes to play. So I'm not quite sure. Dire does capitalize though on the Underlord, which is going to make a big difference in this game.
He's just such a problem. He does so many things in team fights that, oh my goodness, are you kidding?
I think that's going to be a Wom's Techies. He is, I believe, a level 25 Techies, so we'll see. It should be a long game, if that's what you want. If you got enough streaming space for that one, we might be here for 50 minutes.
All right. Well, we got, we'll empty our hard drives. We'll keep the recording going. I look forward to watching this game become a meme over the course of the next 60 to 4,000 minutes, depending on how this Techies goes. And what do you do to counter a Techies? Do you just get, like, all the magic resist you can? Do you get your pipes up? You get your BKBs, that kind of a thing?
Man, there is someone who is a good. I mean, I guess it's. I wouldn't really counter the Techies. But then again, I'm not probably a pro like they are. I would just kind of let them roam the map and just be careful where those mines are,
Sure.
not fall victim to them.
Stick in lanes, don't run through the jungles alone, kind of thing.
Yeah, because you're gonna be looking mainly at like a 4v5 now, because Techies is gonna be off wherever he's gonna be. So I think it's Dire's gonna have that level advantage probably early, and they should use that to their advantage.
Now, what do you think that this means that the Dire side is going to have to go into more of a fighting core? Like they couldn't pick, they banned out the Spectre and the AM, but they can't really go with a super farm intensive carry at this point, can they? With a 4v5 that you've described, like they'd have to get something like a Sven that can fight early and often.
Yeah, I think Sven would be a very great pick here. I actually would hope we're in the banning phase now. But I actually would have probably went Sven instead of Rubric. Get that core right and early.
Mm-hmm. We got a Necrophos ban and an AM ban. So this is very similar to last time. We don't want any purple cores. An AM by proxy wearing purple. We don't want any part of that. Get it?
Yeah, I think it was Ursa who's a really good Techies counter, because he can just turn on rage and just walk right through all those mines, and it's like, did something hit me? You're not really gonna notice it.
Absorb all the damage he can, like the big strong bear he is.
Yeah. There's the Sven ban though, so good call for the Radiant side.
Yeah,
Dragon Knight is definitely a counter against EndofDiscussion. It's kind of a weird match though. You think it's going to be tryhard mode, so everyone's going to be taking their best heroes they've ever played.
We got Underlords, so that means we're going to get what? Are we going to get that Weaver out on HanSoloEater here? Are we going to get that Arc Warden out on EndofDiscussion? What kind of things are we looking at here?
Oh,
Ursa. There's that Ursa ban.
There's the Ursa ban. Yeah, you don't want that guy walking through your mines. He'll just take him right on down. Abaddon would also be a good pick for the Radiant side, because he ain't gonna care about any mines as well. But then again, at that point though, like I said, you're countering a Techies. Is it worth it?
I'm wondering if we'll see maybe a sniper pick from the Radiant side here, maybe to just have the range to be able to lay siege to their fortress from so far away.
Yeah, I actually think Arc Warden has made it through and may get picked by the Radiant side. That would be huge.
Unless a super top secret double move counter pick from the Dire side. Oh wait, no, it's a Radiant pick. No chance.
Dire, I actually could see Drow Ranger again. So if Radiant did not like playing against Drow Ranger, I would put that ban in for the last round. We'll see what happens.
What do they say? Insanity is doing the same thing over and over, expecting different results. I don't know that you just like based on principle, you don't let the draw through, right?
Yeah, just get that out of here. No one wants that in their game.
I don't want any seconds on that. The pick coming in. We got there. It is. There's your call. The Arc Warden.
Yeah, Arc Warden's gonna. I actually think Arc Warden's the new sniper. He's got actually more range almost than sniper with a Grove bow and everything, and he's got more presence in the battlefield.
Well, that and yeah, he has that global presence that he can send anywhere and make it absolute chaos for the Dire team here. Now, with that pick though, does that mean that we enter in like a full day-long game, as the Arc Warden can also extend games into the many dozens of minutes here?
I'm already setting my alarm clock for the morning, so I wake up on time. I'll get to work on time.
It'll be you and me just slumped over at our desks for the rest of the night here. I didn't want to sleep. Did you? I don't need it.
No one needs that. All right, let's see it pick. Juggernaut. Pretty standard pick on the Juggernaut.
How do you think the lanes are going to be shaken out here? I know Wakanda Forever and Banana kind of throw us for a loop here, but are there any particular... I know End of Discussion is probably going to be on that Arc Warden mid. Does Juggernaut get played by anyone specifically on the side of Dire over here?
I'm not quite sure. I've seen Nevermore play him, but I think Juggernaut might actually go to Jazz Machine. We'll see. This is Slardar. Yeah, Radiant's whipping out a pretty strong team over here. Let's see if the Dire can counter. Sad part is Dire got rid of a lot of the good guys. Got rid of the Ursa, Dragon Knight. So we'll see who's even left.
10 seconds remaining.
Slardar, a lot of team fight looking like the big kind of wombos. If they can even steal maybe an Omni Slash or something from the Juggernaut, Rubik can cause a lot of
I'm not
damage
quite too sure about that Shakiro pick there. That's
feel more like a comfort pick maybe, or is that
I think that's gonna be their support, so I think the Underlord is gonna go maybe mid or off lane. Techies is gonna wander.
Classic techies.
I guess so. It's more picking a support, number 4.
So the second round of bans are going to come out here, and we'll see what happens here. It looks like we're favoring another very aggressive game going into this. I know the techies causes havoc and maybe slows the game tempo down a bit, but I see a lot of heroes that want to just get after each other at this point. Juggernaut wants to run at people. Underlord wants to run at people. Arc Warden wants to run at towers and beat the crap out of all your buildings. But it feels like a lot of aggression.
Yeah, Lifestealer's a smart one. There's a lot of magic going on over on the Dire side.
Dire team back.
Quap. Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know if I saw the Queen of Pain. Like I said, I think I would have gone maybe Drow again.
I guess they're expecting then, since Underlord is probably running mid, they're expecting that Quap to be like a support, right? They run that as a support these days, don't they? The Quap support, 4-spot?
5 seconds remaining.
Dire here is going to pick their mid laner. So I think they're trying to ban mid lanes.
Okay.
So that would be the Queen of Pain. But like I said, Hans is a versatile person. He might actually take that Underlord mid. If works out that way. So
We've seen it before, but you never know. All right, there's that Drow ban. They don't...
There's the Drow ban, but I thought the Drow would go on the Dire, not on the other team. So interesting. But let's see.
You don't want that Precision Aura on Arc Warden, I suppose. You don't want any part of that stupid snowball-y strat. It's not stupid. Just won a game. Why not?
5 seconds remaining.
So it looks like Dire's going to be picking. I'm assuming mid laner. So I'm going to say the Radiant's going to be blocking another mid lane here. see who we got.
Lots of, I see a lot of Morphling play. I see some tiny, a Mars ban. All right, so they are expecting that Underlord probably to go mid then, and banning out their offlaner. Is that because Mars is exclusively an offlaner, correct?
I think, I think Hans threw him for a loop here. I think they don't know who's going who. I could see Hans going the Underlord, but the Mars ban is a definite target towards him. So I think the Radiant's a little scared
5
here.
seconds remaining.
They don't know who's going what. If Weaver was picked here, I wouldn't be shocked, but could be a surprise pick.
They seem to have options. I mean, like you're saying, Hans can take the Underlord mid if he wants to, but they have the flexibility to get that pesky devil Weaver involved here. And I've heard legends of the play. I've seen plays from him before.
Looks like they are running out of time, however. They have 8 seconds to pick something, so let's see what they can do.
It's a meme pick. It's going to be...
Oh man, they are just out of time.
Pudge!
Was that a random, or did they actually pick that?
The Butcher. The Butcher. He's going to eat some Disruptor shoulder for breakfast.
Boy, I'm not
10
too sure
seconds
about the
remaining.
dire side here.
I feel like we've just
5
entered a...
seconds
Like, we
remaining.
went into a meme game all of a sudden. We've just entered a whole...
You may now select
Yeah,
your
I
heroes.
mean, and there's Slark. I'm confused. I see another. I actually don't see it. I think we'll be out of here fast, Donnie. I see another. I see a 22-minute game.
Well, it's the BOGO deal. We have those in Minnesota. We're big fans of them. We like to buy one and get one. So this is our go on the bow.
Yeah, I see a big advantage for the Radiant here. It seems like they got the stronger team, having more disables, got the silence. They're going to be all over the map.
Yep, that's the thing.
Hans is, yeah, go ahead.
I see. Even if Dire wins a team fight, they're going to have to deal with the fact that Arc Warden is going to be all over this map, and winning a team fight might mean losing a building, which is going to be very frustrating. What do you think of this toy Pudge? I've heard mixed things about that. What are your feelings on that?
I think it's cute, and I think it kind of a little less gruesome than the normal one.
I don't know. Bloody aprons, super cute, needle and thread. I mean,
Prepare
It does
for
have
battle.
that creepy vibe going for it, though. Might haunt you in your dreams.
that horrible sound of Pudge hooking somebody from afar, and you just hear the fresh meat call from forever away. It's just really sad and depressing. I don't want it. All right, Techie's going to make his classic moves down to this off lane here. He's going to do a couple taunts. Underlord also moving down that way towards the rune here. Jakiro, Jazz Machine on the Jakiro heading towards top along with Juggernaut. And it looks like Pudge going to be set in mid. Well, he doesn't have that. He has a different cosmetic this time around. He's got the even more terrifying Doc Ock look going on.
I don't know how he even switched that last minute if he was already loaded in as Toy Pudge, but
We got an Observer Ward coming out from Orc Warden to cover that Rune Ward over there, as well as looks like Slardar and Rupert going to cause a little
30
havoc over in the
seconds
Dire
to
jungle
go.
here, asserting their dominance, making sure that they have at least as free reign as possible on that rune. But Jakiro and Jug are going to counteract that, and
here goes
Make them fall
Techie. He's
back.
looking to make a couple plays.
oh, we
Hey,
got
with
Techie's
those,
plays. Oh man,
Oh, no mines. No mines. Just blast off. This looks like a first blood play right here.
this is the
I
first
think
blood.
they're
They're
gonna
gonna
go for it.
they're gonna wrap on him.
Yeah,
Doesn't
they're
see the
gonna wrap
disruptor
on
yet.
him here.
Okay, and there goes the Underlord. He looks like he's all alone, and here comes the Techies down the. Oh, but a Pudge hook
Oh,
comes in
there's
and
the
drags
grab.
the Slark. Is this going to be a suicide over here? Oh,
Oh, he's getting away.
there, Slark he might just jump away at this point.
Oh, he even loses the bounty rune.
Oh,
Interesting play in theory. Does not look like an execution, but Disruptor here is trailing along.
this is what you call a disaster. If we're talking, oh man, yeah, this is
It already missed a couple creeps. Oh, gets the first blood though.
first blood.
So-
Doc Wams, old Doc Wams from the alchemy labs, gonna get that first blood with the Techies.
So let's go with the first blood's good. We're gonna say that's good.
First blood good, as is tradition
Yeah.
in Dota. It looks like we do have a Dire Ward sitting behind the lane here to keep eyes on that Rubik, make sure that Jug and Jakiro know exactly what's going on. Similarly, the Radiant has a ward on this this tower over here. Going to make sure that they see any rotations coming in from the Dire side to keep eyes on all of that. Disruptor got a little big for his britches there, but looks like Slark is going to chase down after the Thunder Strike. The Courier comes out, bringing Slark what appears to be, is that his orb coming out there? That could be his orb coming out there. Wow. HanSoloEater, very low in health already. Now, in your experience, what is the play against the Arc Warden mid? How do you combat this hero mid early on in the game?
Yeah, I'm gonna be quite honest here. Not quite sure. I just know that once he gets that ult, it's game typically starts going downhill there. So
we got a lift on the Juggernaut. He's gonna spin his way out, but a big bash comes out from Slaughter. He saved up just enough to get that bash onto the Juggernaut, and that is 2 heroes dead in that lane. Early leads for the Radiant side here. And that is not what you want on the side of Dire when you've already sacrificed a spot to techies, right? This is you want that careful, slow, methodical game. You don't want to let.
Yeah, I mean techies is a roamer and you got Pudge as a roamer, but now both of them are stuck in the lane. So who's your roamer? You ain't got no one doing that. So it's gonna be an interesting play.
I'm not sure what to think. Last hits are even mid. Underlord and Arc Warden both knotted up at 9. And then we got the Slardar getting a Flame Breath from the from the Jakiro here. A big spin comes out. He is still slowed ever so tenderly, but it looks like the Jug is not going to be in pursuit of that kill. Smart move by the Jug. You don't want to overextend early in the game like this. They've already got 1 death in the lane. That Juggernaut. Oh, we got a death down bot again? Oh, mid. Arc Warden took
mid, yeah.
Arc Warden early on with a kill there. And he is going to start bringing out... What does he got on the Courier?
Here goes Jakiro, top left.
Good night. Jakiro goes down. Juggernaut all alone. A big stomp comes out from Slardar. The bashes are out. One more. Nope, he does not get that last right-click bash. But that is A-okay because they're feasting on the Jakiro. There's the bash. And now the
comes Disruptor with the wrap around in the bottom right. Let's see if a little scared of the Pudge though, rightfully. So let's see what happens here.
We got a do-si-do happening over here. Yeah, we want no hooks from the. Yep, there comes the rot, and here's a hook. Disruptor probably won't die from this unless the techies can blast off. Maybe. Oh, he's just gonna chase him down. Nope. Oh, we got him.
Oh,
there's that blast off.
There it is.
Looks like Air Jordan coming over those trees.
Yeah, and the taunt. Now, Wakanda Forever, though, stays in the lane, getting those last hits, so that actually might pay off late game.
He's already got a level on both members bot here. Arc Warden got a level on the mid laner Underlord at this point. And then up top, knotted up at 3 apiece here, the... I am so bad with the build. Liquid Fire. There it is. Liquid Fire coming out. Level 2 on that Liquid Fire. Looks like we got a 1-1-1 build over here on Slardar. They're going to run down this Jug, but he is going to be slowed and he's just going to disengage. It looks like that's a non-starter for the Slardar. Mid lane Underlord doing his best to push that lane in, make sure that there's no space for that Arc Warden to farm under his own tower. And then in the bot lane, a lot of action over here. Some right clicks coming out from the techies. Just little spitballs, really. There's not a whole lot to him at this point. Later on, he has that talent, though, doesn't he? Where he gets like 1,000 damage, or yeah, 251 damage on the techies. Some mines come out, some last hits, and that is going to be a lasso on the Pudge, and he should go down if they can get one big. Oh nope, he's gonna walk away.
I think the combo there was a little off. Oh, still got him.
Still got him with the Thunder Strike.
Could have been executed a little smoother, but it all worked out in the end. Contestation for the runes up on the top lane, but looks like not much is going to happen. Banana's getting hit a little, but it's not really phasing him.
There should be a rule in Dota where if you both right-click the rune at the same time, that like the supports all get the money instead of the cores get. I don't know, something fun. There's a Sav coming up, and looks like a Rod is going to try to chase down the Disruptor, but they will disengage, as that is a non-starter for them as well. Rubik chasing down that Bounty Rune in the top lane, and Starter left all alone up here. So the game is, you know, we thought we might hit a very, very fast point, but it looks like The game is slowed down pretty well.
Yeah, look in the top lane though. Juggernaut has 25 last hits. Jakiro has 4. Rubric has 1. Flutter has 16. I don't know. I like to see a little more presence there.
Slark and Disruptor going down in the bot lane here. So maybe, you know, maybe our surmisations about this bot lane for the Dire team were not what we thought. I was with you. Pudge and Techies, what could go wrong for...
I think they're going for the old hook and nuke, so we'll see if it works out for them.
The
so
hook
far,
and
so
nuke.
good.
The hook and nuke.
Rubric down here fighting the Jakiro, or up on top fighting the Jakiro. Lots of damage, but it doesn't look like anything's going to happen.
That is a confident Rubik to be 1v2 and just lifting dragons, throwing your little ethereal balls out, just not even giving a care. We got a mid lane with a salve.
We got ourselves, they got Pudge trapped in the bottom right hand side here.
Oh, we got a baby
Leash
cage.
with Slark.
Oh, the wand charge has come out and he will
Yeah.
survive. Oh, jeez. There's one more nuke. That's that dance around the trees. I've died to that so many times. And here comes a TP in from...
Oh, looks like it was canceled.
Canceled.
Good dancing though. You could dance all day, and that Pudge is out of there.
We do get a D ward from the Radiant side here. Slark is going to queue his way through the techies here. He does get Stasis Mind behind the trees, but Pudge is just doing all his fun little regen with those Tranquil Boots now, so he's going to be back in lane in a second.
Slark is playing a little too confidently here, which you know, may or may not work in their favor, but you gotta be careful. That old hook and nuke, it's coming.
The old hook bomb.
Looks like the game's slowing down here a bit. Everyone's kind of starting to realize it's better to farm than it is to get hero kills.
Agreed. Yeah, you gotta, you know, it's honest work, this farming. I mean, we got thrown for a few loops in the draft, and now here we are in minute 8, and just, I don't know what to think about this game anymore.
You know,
one
thing is here, though, if you're looking at the bottom right here, Disruptor's going down. That might be a finish, and Slark actually just got the old hook. Nuke's down, but
he's gonna dive away and
get out of there. But
from, oh, that's canceled as well. Rubik was coming in, and he decided to cancel his TP there. Underlord has a ton of damage right now mid. Arc Warden chased behind his tower here. Underlord's going to take a jungle camp. Again, like last game, we have this Dire Ward on that rock face over there. Pudge, it looks like they're pinging out Pudge here. Did somebody TP in? Disruptor's back in. They got a leash onto the Pudge here. He ults the Slark. We'll see what happens. That is a Disruptor
Meteor Hammer
glimpse.
on the Arc Warden here mid.
That is going to be a dead Pudge, and now we have you said a Meteor Hammer on the...
Hans just got his Meteor Hammer, hit that tower, and hit the Arc Warden. Arc Warden's a little too weak to stay in the fight. Might have to wrap around here.
This old house, this old tower, they gotta fix this bad boy up. Where's that repair kit? Alright, looks like the drum is about finished on the Slardar up top here, and they're looking for a pull. So we'll see if they can keep the equilibrium of the lane here. They get a D ward on that sentry. Doesn't mean gold, but it means that they know that they were looking. They were thirsting.
There's the hook on the Pudge. Here comes the munch, and here comes the. Come on, I want to see no nuke, but I was waiting for it.
Didn't need it. Pudge.
Can't have a hook and nuke without the nuke.
The Doc Ock stench just did him in. It's hard to blame him.
Yeah, we're looking even here, 6 and 6. Mid lane's actually doing pretty strong here. 59 last hits to the 49. Jakiro's going down. And there's one more. Rack it up.
The rope-a-dope. The old Slardar sprint and splash. The Underlord
looks like
hits.
we're
If I'm Arc Warden, I am not feeling good about this. Nope, we got the creep on the hook, and it looks like the baby cage comes out. Glimpse back from Pudge. That should be a very dead Pudge here if he's not. Yep, that's going to be the Static Storm that finishes him off. Pudge is notoriously weak to EMPs, which is exactly what he got there.
Yeah, I think Hans was a little upset he couldn't get to that regen rune, but you know, you take what you can get there.
It's true.
Up top, treants will actually blocking the wave. Smart play, but it's going right into the juggle.
Dire's
There
I
is-
don't see treant getting out of this.
There's the drum though. Oh, just enough burn from the
tip of
ult
the
there.
fire. I think that was a little match that got that guy. That was nothing big, but
Man
enough to take him
alive.
down.
That's why you don't run near bonfires, everybody. They'll get you.
Yeah, the techies over here is caught off guard in the middle of the lane. Disruptor using the ooh, that was a very good play by Disruptor. They're using the Fog of War to make the move there. However, worked out for them there.
Yeah, Techie's just taking a shot in the dark, seeing if he could get a kill there, and this Pudge might be in deep trouble here.
Yeah, Pudge is 2v1 here, but you know, I don't think it's gonna work out. But let's see. Might get the one.
He's got the
Might go
Thunder
down
Strike
to
on
the
him. That's a
Slark.
Q from Slark. Okay, so it's a kill for a kill, kill a kill. Juggernaut doing a lot of work up top. Or no, that was the Rubik. Funny.
You know,
Rubik's
I have a theory though. You never really wanna. Although you can get the support, sometimes it's better not to, because now you're down and Slark is free farming that bottom lane there.
The last Arc Warden game I saw, HanSoloEater had a heck of a time against him. And in this game, he has taken full control of this mid lane. That meme hammer is devastating to this push.
Yeah, let's look at the hero levels. Hero levels, we got Hans at 11, Arcor at 10, Slark at 10, Slark at 9. So Radiant definitely has the level advantage. More people being up. Hans might go down here.
Yep, HanSoloEater heading down to downtown Dota Brown.
Here's the oh man, up top here we got ourselves a gank. We got the Pudge.
We got the Pudge hook coming out. Slardar gets hooked in, and he is going to be eaten alive by the Pudge here. That's a big kill. That is going to be a nice little bounty for the Juggernaut there, as they're looking to climb back into this game here. They're only down 1k, but it felt like a lot more earlier, and then Underlord kind of took control of that Meteor Hammer. This Jug healing ward too, what a brutal hero ability that is. Just a devastating thing after nearly winning a team fight. He drops that thing and it's an absolute nightmare.
Yeah, looking at net worth here, we got ourselves a problem. Slark is number 1 on the list. That's gonna hurt you late game.
If he's able to get that farm early and fast, he's already got his Oblivion staff, so he's gonna have a Silver Edge here in no time. What has he got on the courier coming out here? Oh, he's got his Ogre Club. All right. So Techies is looking like it's gonna have to be suicide or bust here, because it doesn't look like Slark. Yep. Oh. And that's why Techies makes you want to rage quit Dota.
Oh, Techies did get the kill on the Slark, so that's pretty big. Shut him down, but I think you have to do more on that Slark to hold him back.
It's true. He's already got his Ogre Club on the courier there. I don't know that he minds. I mean, like, a death is a death, whatever. He's already ahead enough that he's working on his first big item here. Disruptor grabbing a creep camp there, and we'll see what happens here. There is a Radiant ward on the side of the jungle there, or the side of the river there, and there's a pit that comes out on Arc Warden here. The Globe of Invulnerability comes out. HanSoloEater's in very big trouble here. The Static Storm falls down here. The Slark is going to get the kill, or no, rather the Arc Warden gets the kill. Either way, Underlord is finished. He's finito.
I think Hans is going for those tower pushes, but that tower push Reign of Terror might be over. I would maybe want to focus on one of the side lanes and get that tier 1.
Here comes a smoke gank out as Jakiro and Pudge both smoked up, ready to take on what looks like a Slark here. I think they have vision on him. Do they have vision on him? They don't have vision on him. They're just hunting right now. They do put up an observer ward here, and they might have caught a glimpse of him finishing off that camp towards the mid lane. We got a ping coming out and a TP in. It looks like Disruptor's coming in, and we'll see if there's going to be some action here. It looks like they're moving into the Dire jungle here for a gank on that Juggernaut, who definitely saw that coming, which is why he was sitting behind tower and TPing out.
Pudge gets a hook mid.
Oh,
Jakiro with the old Slark might be going down here.
this is not what you want as a Slark. That's 2 quick kills right in a row here, so they're doing what they can to keep him in check. Although, like,
Pudge just got turkey dinner there. Cook him in the fire and munch, 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 and there you go.
Oh, must be Friday because there's a fish fry. Oh boy, and there goes the Slark here. So I don't know what to think. The net worth is heavily in favor of the Radiant side here. All three of their cores have a lot of farm, but it's not showing in the team fights at this point. And the Slardar gets hooked in here, and the Pudge is going to take him down. Dr. Wom's on a mega kill streak.
Yeah, the Dire's definitely using their mobility advantage. You know, before we thought there'd be a disadvantage with both of them being locked down in the bot lane, but it looks like now that the game's kind of loosening up, they can finally make their move.
Looks like
So
Slark
this actually might work in their favor.
Yeah.
Slark is surrounded here. There are so many heroes. I don't see how you're gonna get out of this one. And no TP scrolls on that Slark. That's
boy.
better send that courier ASAP.
Gotta have that. You gotta have your get out of jail free card on the courier there. Yeah, the Dire side has basically they've got all kinds of vision in this Dire jungle here. They want to make sure that Slark has no freedom to farm, and I imagine that Pudge and the techies are going to make his life absolute hell if he keeps farming in the jungle like that. Looks like Arc Warden is moving on to his Boots of Travel, which again is one of those items that is so frustrating on the side of an opponent facing of an Arc Warden to watch him be able to move on the map like that.
Yeah, we got ourselves some musical chairs here.
Let's see what we got. Mask of Madness out on Jug over there. Underlord working, or he's got his Meteor Hammer. He's working on his Rod of Atos here. That's going to be nice for the Slark. We do have a smoke that came out on the side of the Radiant, and it looks like they might be moving towards this Pudge and Techies combo here, along with Jakiro, and a TP in from Slardar, who does have his Blink Dagger, so he can initiate here. He initiates on the Pudge, a big bash coming out. He had timed that up just right, and here comes the rest of the Radiant team, and a big Static Storm comes out, preventing that Techies from doing any sort of casting at this point. Down goes Dire, and that will be 3 dead for the side of Dire. All 5 heroes now in the bottom lane. They're going to go ahead and push this tower. Never mind, they're going to TP out, and they're going to move on to this Underlord here. It took the tier 1 top ever so tenderly without any word from anyone. He's going to TP out. He's going to ult his way out of here if they're not careful. That looks like he isn't going to make it.
Ooh, that was a close one. He made it out, yeah.
That was about as close as you can get.
And got the Meteor Hammer off.
Just for good measure.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Alright, so Arc Warden left his illusion over there that is just punching that tower however he pleases. It's going to get Pudge ulted here. Techies and Jakiro moving in. I'm not sure why. There's just an illusion, so they're just going to... Now is when everyone runs around like the chickens with their heads cut off at this point, which is the quintessential ingredient to any Arc Warden game.
Yeah.
Dire's top tower
The
is
bottom
under attack.
area down here is sentries, wards, everything's down here, and you know Dire's got the advantage with those 2 mountains covered, and doesn't look like Radiant's much too concerned about them.
And again, the Dire putting pressure on this bottom tower here, but they got a lot of company. There's a Macro Pyre that comes out. Nice path. Slardar is locked down here. He's going to run in. He's just going to go ahead and bash the heck out of that Techies, but he's taking a lot of damage from that Macro Pyre. Hunka burning damage over there. The blast off misses. Oh, how's that for a blink dodge?
Yeah, it was a close one.
So that tower push proves fruitful here. So we're basically knotted up here. If you had to guess, Eeyore, give me your call. You had some draft calls. Give me your game call here. What is this game going to transpire like here? In like, do you see the Radiant in the long term just going to run train on this late game, or do you think that the uncertainty of the Techies is going to cause enough havoc that Dire will have a chance to win this game?
No, I think the Dire's turn to I think the Radiant's turn to pull away for sure. I'm not quite sure. I think Hans is a little concerned about getting those towers rightfully, but I don't think he's got much help. Here comes Slark again. But you know, if there becomes a fight here, I would imagine the whole team should show up.
He's going to have to use that ult defensively to just get the hell out of dodge. In comes Disruptor, but it looks like he got glimpsed. Did Disruptor glimpse him at the exact right time? Oh, that is a dead Underlord. No, that is a big Pudge hook that's going to pull him out of the team fight. He might get away.
Here's what we're talking about. Let's get your team in there and let's finish this.
Oh, baby. That Slark is in trouble now. Now you got the cavalry in there. The pit comes out. That's going to be 2 dead for the Dire here, but the Juggernaut's in hot pursuit. That's going to be a dead Disruptor with an Omni Slash. Rubik all alone here against the Jakiro, and that is looking like it might be a kill as well. Unfortunately, the lift stunned the Jug just enough, but it looks like that is going to be a dead Rubik. Yep. Slardar got the kill on the Jakiro. This is an absolute nightmare. I don't even know what to say. This team fight is just all over the place. People disengaging, re-engaging. A leash comes out on the Juggernaut. Slark chasing him down. Slardar chasing him down, but he's just going to walk behind the tower with the healing ward and likely TP out here. We have an observer in the Dire or the Radiant jungle, but nobody has checked these 2 ward positions yet, so they're going to get a lot of vision or a lot of time out of these 2 wards here that are going to come.
I think that last team fight though answered your question, Donnie. I think the Dire here, you know, they're trying their best, and now it's a good surprise attack, but just too many people from the Radiant came on in.
Gosh, that hook on the Slark was just masterful. The big smoke gank, and they get their man.
Yeah, that worked perfectly.
Juggernaut.
Slark now is actually 3rd in line, not worth here, but Arc Warden is climbing the ranks at 11k.
Man, and that's what he does. He farms fast and quick, and he can do it all over the map. And here he comes into the team fight. I wonder if he's going to try to engage or just keep on farming. Looks like just farming. Yeah, the game is slowing down appropriately for the Radiant. They're only taking fights they really have to. Slark got caught out, but otherwise they've been pretty careful from what I can tell. Let's see what the KDA is like on Slark. Yeah, 443. Everyone else has died only 4 times on their cores, so that's not too bad.
Still pretty even game.
Arc Warden has got his bots done. He's got his Maelstrom done. He's working on finishing his Mjolnir then. Looks like we do have a Dire. Oh, it's a remote mine, not a ward. But we do have a couple of heroes over here, maybe waiting for that Arc Warden to come back in lane and see if they can trap him and take a team fight. But Radiant is moving in. They're going to go ahead and do their best to thwart this push effort here. If I could get my camera grip to work out here. Maybe we'll get a smoke. I see a smoke on that Disruptor and the Rubik, so we'll see if they're going to make a move here aggressively. I don't think they have eyes on anyone on the side of Dire here, but they do ping out the Techies and the Underlords, so maybe that's exactly where they're going to go. I see Slardar, I see Disruptor, I see Rubik. They are smoked up. They have a TP
yeah,
in
Slardar has
Slardar,
his blink dagger. There's the blink.
Ooh,
there's the drop.
That's a remote mine though. Oh baby, that's a disaster. Before you can get the static storm down, that Techie's got his remote mines off. And that's gonna be oh my gosh. Oh,
that Slardar went for a hunt and got hunted. You better be careful.
that dog don't hunt.
Slark misses the leash.
That is a disaster. A smoke gank into 2 deaths.
Looks like Jakiro might actually get picked off here.
Yep, they're gonna get what they they get this. They get the Jakiro. So they make up for it a little bit. I'm not gonna say that that's well worth the Slardar death, but it's something. It's a consolation prize. They won 2nd place at the Dota pie eating contest and got a ribbon.
Yeah, the Dire side over here is that their triangle is starting to look like a Techie's minefield, so I think I would stay out of there if I was Radiant. Taking down this illusion here by the Arc Warren seemed to prove pretty tough.
Yeah, he gets so big so fast. He gets so big so suddenly, I should say. And they smoke
we
him
have
again.
a smoke. Yeah, let's see what happens here. Looks like the Slardar might use that blink effectively.
That's a conjecture stun right there. That's what you call that. That's causation is not, or whatever.
Slark here on the mid lane is trying to take out Hans, but here comes the rest of the team.
Slardar comes in to maybe
with
save
the
that
smash.
Slark. Oh boy, the Macropyre coming out. That's a little bit of burn damage on there. The
Ooh,
Slardar's
we got
gonna go
ourselves
down.
a fish fry.
Oh baby! Now we're talking.
We got a double fish fry over
Now-
here.
Do you take your Slark beer battered, or do you like a cornmeal batter on yours?
I'll take him beer battered.
And get some Summit, you get your thing
Oh
going.
my gosh, are we just having iguana now for dinner?
This
Here comes another pig. I don't know what a rubric is, but I guess I want some extraterrestrial alien for dinner.
You know,
because
if it's beer
this
battered, it'll
team-
taste all right.
Dire is getting some really huge grabs here, and it looks like the gold balance is shifting. They are now
Radiant's
What is this? Radiant's actually down.
They're basically even at this point, and with this tower, yeah, they're likely going to take the lead here. But they are trying to engage here on the Arc Warden. A Slardar gets rooted. He's not able to make the stun here. Meteor Hammer comes out. The Slark is at about half health. The Arc Warden does die,
tower has fallen.
and that's a tower as well. The Slark has the break on the Jakiro here. He's going to try to get a couple quick kills on the Pudge and the Jakiro. An Omni Slash comes out, though, and that will be a dead Slark and a dead Slardar. So now, what do? You just... Either, what does it look like? They don't have any lanes pushed except for this one. Do you push the mid lane and just go for racks early in this game?
I know what Hans is gonna do. He's gonna use that meteor hammer effectively, and he's gonna start memeing that tower.
Hans smash.
This is actually a good point here. Now, Techies has actually moved up into the Radiant side and started to place mines and what are these little things all over the place. So, stasis traps. So they better be careful in their own jungle now at this point.
You know, this is the part of the game as a career support player where I don't feel like I can go anywhere. All you do is you wander around the map in safe places and hope that Techies hasn't been there to drop a bunch of remote mines.
Yeah, they know it's those remote mines there, but it's just kind of delaying the disruptor now. They have to take them out. Techies notices this and is going to try and make a move. Let's see what happens.
Oh, yep, he's got the sentry out. He's going to knock down some of those mines. We'll see if any answers come out from the Techies here. Slardar farming those lanes. Arc Warden farming the lanes. This is tradition right here.
We have a smoke here on the bottom. Looks like
and they caught a disruptor.
Yep. You know, I like my iguana ice now. You know, I'll take that. I'll eat it cold for breakfast. I don't care.
It's the Lutefisk style. That's you bury that Jakiro in the dirt, you let it sit for a couple of months, and it comes out delicious. Delicious dragon snot.
Alright, well, let's see. It looks like the Dire here is just trying to hunt. Might make a move on this bomb tower. Slark is, I don't know where Slark is going, but it looks like trying to farm. Can't farm in your own jungle, might as well go to the other teams.
The thing about what I'm seeing here from the Radiant warding right now is that they are, I suppose that one just ran out here, but they basically had vision on top of each other and not able to spread it out as much as they'd like. They also have one up in the top lane on that bounty rune area, maybe trying to keep an eye maybe on some... Oh, they're going to go ahead and do Roche themselves.
Yeah, I think this Techies is playing some mental games on them. So many sentries just trying to take out those mines, and that's going to be a goal disadvantage when you think about it.
Slark is going to Shadow Blade into the Roche pit here. Rubik is just going to wander in. Hopefully they didn't have vision on that. It looks like they do see Rubik. Oh no, I'm sorry, that's the wrong ward. I had no idea that was happening.
Well, it looks like we've got a tower for Roche, so let's see how effectively they can use that Aegis.
End of discussion. Yep, you're going to have to kill him twice at twice the price. Alright, so we got some stasis mines sprinkled through the Radiant jungle here. I imagine, here's my prediction. You tell me what you think of this. I'm wondering, we got a lot of pings. It looks like they have good ideas about what the heck is going on in their jungle here. But I'm guessing that Dire is going to try to bait a fight somewhere and drag them into the Radiant jungle and hope that they get big stasis, big stuns, all that other good stuff. Juggernaut in pursuit of Slardar. He's going to turn around. They're going to re-engage on the Rubik. The very easy kill over here. Look at this net worth.
Yeah, this balance is definitely shifted. My prediction of a 22-minute game is far and gone. So looks like they're using that mobility like we talked about to their advantage here.
We got the disruptor waiting. He's going to ping those creeps over here. He's got no tower for protection though, so that is that's a ice path disruptor. Who do we got? We got Techies coming in here. There's a lot of damage. A baby cage and a blast off, and that is a dead disruptor.
Oh man, here comes the Slardar in the back end.
Just throwing the game away here. That Slardar's dead. We got two down.
This is just pick off a pick. You need to fight as a team if you're gonna make this successful game here.
Slark is dead too. That might be a GG. I don't know if they can come back. They do have a buyback on Slark, I guess, but this is probably gonna mean racks at the very least in the mid lane here.
Pretty soon the whole team's gonna be locked into their own little base here. Techies got so many mines everywhere.
That's a lot of damage. Oh man, they got such good high ground here. Pudge doing his best to dismember that Rubik there. He misses the hook, and the Arc Warden has to back off here. The Flame Breath, or the
Oh, Hans with a good ulti. Let's see if we can get him all out. Ooh, misses the Pudge.
That's a
Poor
sad
Pudge.
Pudgy boy. Oh, he survives. Oh, geez, he does get glimpsed
nope,
back.
he
That
got
is a
glimpsed,
very
yeah.
dead Pudge there. Juggernaut doing his best to push that
Radiant's
top
top
lane, though,
tower
so
is
he's going
under
to take
attack.
full map control if he can get it, but he's just going to circle back and grab that bounty rune.
Yeah, I don't think Pudge is too happy about that, especially when the teleporter was 1 millimeter away. But looks like the Dire definitely has the advantage here, pushing so hard like that.
Mere
There's
pixels.
even some mines right outside their base. I don't know how they don't even see those. So
Oof. Are those the ones? Because that's when you put down that sign and nothing. It doesn't have true sight, right?
where the heck's this? Oh, the sign's right there on top of them. Boy, that is that is sneaky.
Sneaky signage. That's how they get you. That's advertising for you.
Think nothing's there. I think it's a little fake minefield. Next thing you know, you're blown up.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see
Ooh,
here.
there's a stasis mine, a big remote mine coming out. Only about half damage on both of them though, so it doesn't look like Techies is going to go for the double suicide here. But a lot. Oh, but it's going to take care of itself with those other remote mines just sprinkled and at that set of stairs over there.
Yeah, I think at this point, you know, the Radiant's really trying to stay in their own jungle. They can't. That Techie's got two mined.
That hook
Nothing you can do about
missed
that.
just barely.
4 people bottom here looking to engage. Blind Pit doesn't really do much. Wakanda Forever making their move.
The spider legs out on the Slark here. He can kind of go where he wants at this point. There's that. Ooh.
Yeah, transfer top. Arc Warren's running away. We got a Shadow Blade. Looks like they're gonna get out of there.
Ring of Aquila on the Arc Warden there, just for some extra stats and damage. That's that Orb of Destruction sitting on the. Oh, we got to
like
fight.
we got a fight down here. Yeah.
Baby. We got to
Like,
fight. Got the Stolen Ice Path. It's going to lock down all 3 Dire heroes at this point.
Ooh, this might be a trap for the Dire. Here comes the Slardar with the good old wraparound.
There's
We've got
the
3 of them
glimpse back.
trapped.
Oh, there's the big remote mines over there. Jakiro Ice Path comes in. A blast off from the Techies here. He's going to go down, and a couple of Dire heroes are going down now. It's a 3 for 2 over in the Radiant jungle. As the Disruptor
I feel
comes
bad
back.
for Slark going down there, but
Radiant's top
3 for
tower
2 is still
under
pretty
attack.
good.
Well, there's a smoke out on the Radiant side here, and it looks like Juggernaut might be in some trouble here if he doesn't get out. Yep, there's the big stun from Slardar. He is going to Omni Slash his way, and down goes Slardar and the Arc Warden, also taking heavy damage. He doesn't have the MKB, though, so he does Abyssal the Arc Warden. While it goes down, the Aegis is burned now. He's going to spin away.
Boy, this Slark is really a threat. 1v2ing everyone. So we gotta watch out for that guy. If he was in that team fight down there, instead of fighting that tower, we might have, you know, a wash, but we'll see.
Underlord
Oh
pushing the
man,
bottom
chop,
lane
chop,
here.
chop.
As he's just slashing and dashing. He doesn't give a... He has no cares in the world.
Yeah.
Just running through the jungle. What's he going for now? He's got his Abyssal up. He's got his Deso up. He's got a 1200 in the bank. What's he flying out now? That's my question. Oh, just a clarity. That's funny. That 30-minute clarity. You never know. Oh, looks like that sign expired, and they're able to get rid of those remote mines in the mid lane. Bully for them. Underlord. Looks like there's a lot of pressure still on the bottom lane here. A lot of Radiant Vision here. We got 2 wards sitting on top of each other in a way. Where's that other one? Did it just expire? Oh, there's 2 here. Oh, there it is. Duh. 2 wards on top of each other here. They want no surprises. They want to make sure that they have eyes on Techies as they're moving through their jungle, as he's trying to ward up, or mine up in their jungle, rather. They don't want any part of that. And it looks like now the Dire team is going to smoke into the jungle here. They're looking for big picks and to end this game. They get a pick out on the Slark. He has the pit. Swap, swap, swap. The Jug takes down the
Oh, there's the
Disruptor.
hammer.
He's bringing the
that's-
hammer down.
That Slark really survived for a long time, but you know what, Donnie? I think I'm feeling hungry. How about a fish fry?
How about another fish fry? Ah, fire up the vegetable oil. It's curtains for the Slark.
Call up Chikiro. Let's get him over. Fire up the fish.
That's right.
Dire's top tower is under
The
attack.
Lutefisk sandwich.
Here
Featuring
comes that meteor
Jakiro.
hammer.
Tower is under attack.
Oh yeah, the Pudge gonna lay waste to this tower here. There's only a few hits left. The Juggernaut is big and strong now. I don't think they can do anything at this point to stop this Rax from going
Radiant's
down.
middle tower
Disruptor
has fallen.
buyback wouldn't mean a whole lot. The Meteor Hammer jumps down here. That's going to be a melee
here-
and a ranged.
Radiant's
Oh,
Yeah, here
big
come the racks with the pull on the Pudge. Let's see if this Arcborn goes down. Kaboom, kablam, and zap. That was a fake.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
It's the old bait and switch. 14 seconds left on the Slark here, so we'll see what we get. There's a big stun coming off from Slardar here. They have not a whole lot of follow-up here. An Abyssal Blade comes out from the Juggernaut. A bunch of damage. The Pit, the Orb of Invulnerability, as well as the Static Storm coming out. The Ice Path comes out from the Rubik, who had stolen it earlier. They do get a Jakiro pick, and it looks like Dire is going to have to disengage here. They're just going to TP out with the Underlord here. And it looks like they're going to go top lane and push that out to counteract the Radiant push. So all in all,
I mean,
felt
yeah, you know,
positive.
they got that. Yeah, you know, they got that top racks or the mid racks. That looks like you're doing good, but yeah, it's gonna be hard for them to fight high ground. And once they drop down, they don't know what they're doing. They're gonna need a little bit of help over there.
You know, Eeyore, it doesn't look like Arcwarden has been able to get his rhythm down. What do you think? Has he been able to get comfortable in his split push in this game?
I haven't really seen the split push that much. I think you know, you're just all over the place and can't really get that going.
Feels like
I think
the Dire team fight is really nullified. Oh, and that is the nightmare of all supports in Techies
Yeah.
games.
Juggernaut wasn't paying attention here. Thought he could just push the lane. Looks like he's gonna turn and get the fake Arcor in though.
Fake Arcwarden goes down. Juggernaut level 25. What's he working on next? He's going to get his Butterfly up next, and he's got almost 5k to do so. So he's going to sell his wand and get his Eagle Song from the secret shop. The Radiant do have Vision on their bounty rune up there, so it looks like Juggernaut and Underlord are going to walk into Vision here. We'll see if Radiant has any plans for them. However, man, some strong heroes on the side of Dire that you don't necessarily want to mess with. So what about this? Arcwarden, top net worth here. Not seeing a lot of team fight value out of it, though. What do you think? Because they've nullified Arcwarden's split push, is he less valuable in that team fight when he has to sit there and actually exist within the chaos?
You know, I think you know, the Arcborn's got a lot of you know, the Orchid, but how you gotta get the Orchid off? You know, when you got that Shadow Blade, you try and go in, but you know, the Dire is really sticking together here. Techies and Pudge, you got the Hook and Nuke, you know, and they're just sticking right next to each other. They're not going anywhere. Jug can pretty much handle himself, and Jakiro and Hans are pretty much making all the moves. This mobility is really starting to work in their advantage. Looks like Arcborn got that illusion down here. Gonna try and come in.
We'll see.
I don't know what's gonna happen, but I can see this Jug just chopping away.
Yep, there's that. Yeah, Jug does not care. Even one little bit, and he's going to come in. Swap, swap, swap. Down goes the Slark. Slardar is going to have a hard time doing anything in the way of damage to the Jug. Juggernaut gets his Omni Slash off. That's 2 heroes down. 13k up. A big pit comes out on the side of Disruptor. Basically three hit by the Juggernaut. That feels like the end for...
Yeah, that's exactly what the team needed. Looks like Hans going to start making that lane push. But that's the pickoff they've been waiting for this whole game. Now it's up to the Raiders to try and defend that high ground, but being 3 heroes down, this might be a little difficult.
They got no help from their friends, and they couldn't buy any either.
Radiant's bottom
So then
tower
we
is
got
under
the
attack.
Liquid Fire coming out from Jakiro, and a big blink and dismember from the Pudge. Arcwarden is going to go down, and there he goes. He does have buyback. He buys back immediately. The Rubik also goes down. He has no buyback, so it's just Arcwarden here. And maybe he'll drop his Globe here just to prevent some of that Juggernaut damage on the tower here. But there really is no hope from what I can tell for the side of Radiant here. EndofDiscussion doing everything he can to maintain this game in its final moments, with everyone else dead at this point, but unfortunately it looks like all of these buildings are going to go down. We do get the Slark back and an illusion from EndofDiscussion, but I don't think that it's going to be enough.
Yeah, this team's just too tanky. 3,000 HP on the Underlord, 3,300 on the Pudge. Even Jug's rocking 2,600. This could be a hard team to take down.
So much HP, and they just don't quite have their final items up to do so. I agree. This is a tough game to win for the side of Radiant. Down 23k. There goes a Force Staff on the Arcwarden here, and he's going to go ahead and try to throw some ice snowballs at the old the old Pudge here. But like you said, they're all just so big. Starter blinks up to the high ground here, and he tries to get a bash out on the
Dire's top tower.
somebody. I didn't even see who it was, but he's going to pay the ultimate price here. He's going to pay the death tax. No, he's not.
Yeah.
Just kidding. Oh, the glimpse. That might be a dead Jug now. They get a stun out on the Juggernaut, a lift out on the Juggernaut, a bunch of damage out on the Juggernaut, and he is going to go down without any lifesteal. He does have buyback. They lost, or they gained a lane of racks. A lot of buildings still up for the side of Dire here. So 21k.
Yeah, I think that you know, typically you see the exchanges back and forth, but you know, when you got that Hans with Underlord and he's pulling them out of there with their ult, there is no back and forth. It's a one side get in, get out. Here comes a contested Roche.
Yep. Whatever they gained on that final Jug kill there, they are basically giving up, almost losing the Slardar there. Techies goes in for a quick blast off. It doesn't look like he's going to do any damage there. Big, oh, that's 100 seconds dead on Techies. Arc Warden dealing out just dumpster damage on top of that Jakiro, who yules himself safe for now. Underlord is in trouble.
I think you need Jug here for this fight. This doesn't look like it's going to be going too well.
Jakiro is dead. The Maelstrom damage, or the Mjolnir damage comes out and does its trick.
Yeah, here comes the Pudge down. Maybe not. I don't know why they just disengaged.
Interesting. The Slardar's going to take down this Underlord here. Oh, that's a
Pudge
bold
with the
Pudge.
turnaround.
That's a bold Pudge. He is not going to get that kill, and that's going to be 5 down. You know what? Here we just... we got 4 buybacks on the side of Radiant, or on the side of Dire here, so I don't think they'll win the game, but that is a huge swing for the side of Radiant.
Yeah, you know, that's what the Radiant's been waiting for too. They've been waiting for a slip up from the Dire side, and they finally got it. 41 minutes in the game. Let's hope it's not over. But looks like Roche is now going to go down. It's got a cheese on there too, so that might be a good boost that the Radiant side's looking for.
There's no vision on the side of Dire for this particular Roche. It looks like Juggernaut is going to TP in here, maybe looking for the Omni Slash of his dreams.
Has fallen to the Radiant.
He does not make that mistake to Omni Slash into that disaster. But he might try to contest this illusion mid here. I don't think they want any of these buildings to fall.
Dire's middle
You know,
tower
Radiant
is under
definitely
attack.
has the late game heroes. You got the Slark, you got the Warren, you got the Slardar. I mean, these are the guys who are going to win the game late. Some of these other heroes here, like you know, Pudge, Techies, they might lose some of their oomph once you get later in the game. So let's just hope that Jug can hold the game.
Dire's middle
Now we got
tower
some
has
pushing right
fallen.
here in the mid lane.
It's very true, Eeyore. You know, you think about the power curve that we mentioned in that Drow strat game in game 1. We are exiting the time when Techies is dangerous and more just annoying on the push, correct?
Yeah, I think so. And let's see if the Radiant can use this late game advantage to try and close this game up.
Oh, they are making moves. That Juggernaut got out just in time. It looked like they had eyes on him, and Slardar went in for a Blink Crush. Are you an Orange
Yeah, it
Crush
looks
man
like
or a Purple Crush man? What's your Crush flavor?
Orange Crush is pretty good. I'm more of a Coke.
Coke man? Yeah.
Coke
yeah,
man.
yeah.
Doing a Coca-Cola. You know, Radiant over here, you know, they were running the whole map. They were running from the river down into the Radiant side, everything. Now it looks like they're trying to give up a lot of space here. So that 5-man death tax, they're paying for it.
It's
Ooh, here comes another fight up here.
look at this net worth situation. We went from 23k to 14k lead with one team fight in a Roche. This swing has been massive.
Yeah, I think Radiant's got to make a move here. That Arc Warren, he's getting that split push down. Split push, he's got 32k now. He's doing what you said he's got to be doing. Those are the moves you need. Here comes the Arc Warren with the Shadow
boy.
Blade.
The Globe of Invulnerability. Oh boy, but the Abyssal comes out. I don't know if that's the real one. That might be an illusion. Oh,
Yeah, I think it's the illusion.
that's a lot of gold for Jug there. So it looks like, are they going to take advantage of that? They look like they're making moves into the the Radiant jungle here.
Yeah, this is a smoke here. Let's see if they can capitalize on this.
Oh man, it's just two
ooh.
giant waves crashing into each other at this point. We'll see what happens.
Rubric has
Oh.
the meat hook. I'd like to see a hook here. You know,
Can
oh,
we that-
there it is.
Oh.
Oh, miss.
What I would give for that to have hit. String
That would
them
have
up.
been nice. Yeah.
That's that the dragon lutefisk sandwich we're
Ooh,
talking about there.
Second try there. If Rubric can just land this hook, that's gonna be game winning.
Oh boy. That's what I'm talking. Yeah, I think you just automatically win. If you're a Rubik and hit a meat hook, you just win, right?
Oh, man, that's looks like
there
the
goes
real
the
play
disruptor
together. Yeah.
Oh, what
Let's see
was...
what can happen here. There's
Boy, Nick dropped
free
a gem,
free
too.
gem on the ground. Yeah.
Oh, Slardar doing a bunch of damage here. That on the
Uh-oh,
Slardar
Hans is
crush.
down.
Oh boy, lots of damage, lots of damage. Underlord, oh boy.
Up there's the courier that come and grab the gem. Worked in their favor there.
This is, you know what it feels like? It feels like Dire might be tilting a little bit. They lost that team fight and they're just running into bad team fights.
Yeah, here's 12k gold now. That net worth is dropping.
Boy, here
Might
comes
get
the jug,
Spark
though.
here.
Oh my gosh, here comes the jug. That's 2 kills down. Rubik down, Disruptor down, Aegis down on the Slark. And an Omni Slash comes out, and that might be a super dead Slark if they make the run at him. He's so fast with that Mask of Madness. He's just going to run down that Slark as if he were It's Usain Bolt versus me in a race. Good gracious. Oh,
Man,
boy.
I don't know what happened there. It looks like the Radiant kind of broke apart, but looks like the Dire's pulling it back together. But this is their advantage. They got to move here and they got to move fast.
Yeah, those buybacks came out a little bit late. They're going to get Mega Creeped here in a second.
Yeah, let's see if this
there
Mega
it
Creeps
goes.
is enough.
Top barracks has fallen. The Dire now have Mega.
Yeah, that's
Alright,
going to be a hard
so-
game to come back from.
Here comes the game we've been predicting from minute 1. Before any other prediction, this was the prediction. 80 minutes. Here
Yep.
we go. We
Yeah.
got the Megas. They're going to be locked in the base. Techies is going to be mine. And we'll see what happens.
Eeyore, I hope you brought some water and some snacks because we are about to buckle in for a
You
real
know, I
treat
did
of a
one
ride.
better than that. I got myself a toilet right here.
Oh.
I'm ready and I'm prepared for a long one.
See, you're the Boy Scout of the two of us. I did not come prepared for any such means. And that's why you're the best.
I see techies and I know what I'm in for.
You see techies and you say, "Where's my toilet?"
We're bunker down here.
You and me both. Alright, that's 3 on 1. The Underlord, or the Arc Warden Illusion is just going to start to dumpster some damage on here. They're just
Yeah,
going to
this is a
swip,
fake
swap,
arc worm,
swap.
but that's pretty strong still.
Yeah, they're... if I am Jug, I am officially afraid of Arc Warden for that very specific purpose, that he's got 2 of those wandering around. They deal a lot of damage. Alright, let's see what we got on Juggernaut here. His Butterfly's finished, his Moon Shard is done, he's got his Phase Boots in his backpack. They got a smoke coming out. That's a 5-man smoke. I think they're looking for that GG smoke gank push here. They're going to run through the jungle here in just a second. Pudge and Jakiro going up top here. They got the Yules set up. They might be looking for... They're going to catch a Disruptor, but they're looking for a Slardar now. That is a Dismember on the Slardar. And here comes the Jug. He gets glimpsed out of the team fight, though, so that is going to have to be quick work from the Techies. Who did he take? He did. He took the damage. He took the damage talent. Underlord's
Yeah,
still
that-
under the guise of smoke.
This looks like this might be game here if the Dire can close it right here.
Big pit, Slardar, or Slark might be going down here. Dire
Oh,
just
man.
pushing in casually.
Underlord's got that timeless relic. That means you are pretty much perma-stacked in that pit of Malin. So, good luck getting out of that one.
Much like Polaroid, Underlord is timeless. Oh, Disruptor just gets myrtleized by Juggernaut and Pudge there. Rubik
You know-
steals the Omni Slash. Oh no, that was the mini Omni Slash from his eggs, isn't it?
I don't see this Pudge going down. 6,000 HP. There's no way you can do that. It's over. You get that Witless Shaco on there. I mean, Pudge is 400 mana. But, hey, 6,000 HP. That's what's so many of the game here.
Hey, as long as you got your combo one time, that's all you need. And that is the hook and nuke that you had spoken about earlier. They took out the Disruptor on the hook and nuke. Slardar is dead with no buyback. We do have a Techies who basically doesn't have to be on the map anymore. All of his strength is in the remote mines all over the map. And this will be GG. The side of Radiant going down to the Dire in a very heated and wonderful battle.
Yeah, they are definitely contesting here, but this was a good game on both sides, and I'm a little surprised on the outcome, but hey, you know what they say, give them the old hook and nuke, we might be out here in 50 minutes.
Yeah. Settle in, because the hook and nuke is here. Worked out great this time around. Alright, congratulations, Radiant team. Eeyore, thank you for joining me for Game 2, and I'll look forward to casting with you in the future. Tuesdays.
All right, it was a great game, Donnie.